We're always excited to be here at Citadel High, but there is something missing tonight. Mavs?
Yeah, it certainly is a big loss here at Citadel High. It's our first telecast back at this high school since the passing of their leader, their principal, Wade Smith. And as the Eastlink TV family, again, we extend our condolences to the Smith family. It's just not the same being around these halls or being around these gyms here and across the province without our friend and our leader, Wade Smith.
Well, I only knew Wade for a short time. It was you who introduced me to Wade Smith, and he's certainly missed, and part of the family Mavs speak about. I think it's fair to say you fall into that, so I know this is an emotional one.
Yeah. But I know that, you know, he'd be proud of us for being here, because he was always about the kids, whatever we can do to help out these kids, and not just his kids, but when I say these kids, I mean all the players and all the students collectively. It's hard, man, you know, like the old saying goes, only the good die young. And, you know, in this particular case, we've got so many people that are here that I see in this gym who were connected to Wade in one way or another. And one of them is right in front of me right now, official Chris Ross, who played at St. FX with Wade. They became the best of friends. And now Wade's oldest son, Jaden, there you see Chris. Wade's oldest son, Jaden, is going to St. FX playing with Chris's son. So it's now second generation, and I just think that's fantastic.
Well, this one's for Wade. Here we go. Off the tip-off, it's Citadel ball. And it's Jason State's multi-sport athlete inbounds. And it's controlled by Reese Zaragol. Rebound put back by Mohamed Abakar, and Citadel are on the board.
Mohamed Abakar is arguably the best athlete on this floor. There is nothing he cannot do.
Eamon Fraser down the left side. 16 on the shot clock. Halifax Grammar wearing yellow with white and green trim. Citadel Phoenix wearing white with gold and maroon. A rebuilding year for Halifax Grammar School. They graduated 8 players last year. And just another victim of that real unfortunate work the rule campaign that wiped out high school basketball.
Yeah, let's hope that never happens again.
Well, we're thrilled to be back. Duncan Bridey into the corner for Ryan Monroe. Monroe for 3.
Ryan Monroe, you'll remember him, Chris. He had a devastating leg injury a couple of years ago, and he played on the provincial team. He had a brace on his lower, I believe it was his right leg, on his the lower part of his right leg. You could see him limping, but he had to be out there, and it has paid off for him.
Eamon Fraser is fouled. Jason State's his first personal. Fraser, the grade 12 point guard, draws yet another foul. This one on Reese Zaragol.
Yeah, and that was just a lazy foul for Reese. You have to move your feet a little bit better than that, especially when you're guarding the opposition point guard.
New shot clock. Here's Husbands. Monroe pops out. They'll be guarded by State, so it'll be a good battle tonight. Jackson Smith pushed him down to the baseline. 3-point attempt misses out of the hands of Duncan Bridey. And Jackson Smith controls. Well, he's grown since the last time I've seen him. Oh, look out! Mohamed Abakar.
Told you, he's unbelievable. He's a phenomenal athlete.
Husbands did his best to keep the ball for his team right into the hands of Smith. Kicks outside. Abakar drives, loses the handle. Good work. Abakar controls. It's a screen from Smith. Pass is picked off, though. Monroe pushes the other way. Eamon Fraser with the finish.
Nice job by Ryan Monroe. Sees the floor very well.
Oh, the Phoenix offense get crossed up. Abakar goes down awkwardly, pops up. He's fine. And a foul. And it's given to Lydell Husbands.
14, ladies, 14 on the shot, please. 14 seconds.
14 seconds on the shot clock for the Citadel Phoenix. States, open look. Money.
Nice soft shot.
Turned over on the inbound. Smith with the putback.
Well, any Mark's, I almost said Mark Smith. Any Mark Parker coach team is going to be alert defensively. So you can't afford any lazy passes against them.
Foul on Spencer Knoll, and the third team foul in the first 3 minutes for the Citadel Phoenix. Some substitutions. Ethan Marshall Harris and Ewan Bridie checking in for Halifax Grammar School.
And I got to say hello to Muriel Smith, the matriarch of the Smith family, because I know she's watching tonight.
Hello, Miss Smith. Hope you're enjoying this one. Lydell Husbands surrounded by defensive players. The putback by Ian Keefe.
Well, that's great tenacity on the offensive boards by the Griffins.
Jackson Smith popping out for the shot, and the three is Reese Zarago.
I'll tell you, this entire Citadel team looks like they can shoot.
Husbands crossover. He's got Abakar with him. Stripped.
Oh, what a pass.
States with the finish.
How impressive is Muhammad Abakar?
I've been pretty impressed with all 10 guys, frankly, on the floor. You win, Bridie. Basketball in this province. Unreal.
And it's all since you came here, Chris.
I think that's what they call a very large coincidence. Spencer Knoll stripped. And a foul on Jackson Smith.
Here's the thing I like about Ryan Monroe. He thinks he should have made that shot. Right? Abakar.
Ryan Monroe on the line. That's the fourth team foul on Halifax, or excuse me, Citadel.
Ask me when I first saw Ryan Monroe play.
Cecil, when was the first time you saw Ryan Monroe play?
Thank you for asking. He played for Ridgecliff Middle School along with my grandson, Antonio. First time I saw him, I said, who is this kid? And that was shortly before he got injured.
Doesn't get the roll. He does get the rebound. Ian Keefe goes up and brings it down. Two well-coached teams here. And you can be sure Halifax Grammar have that 40-point loss fresh in their minds. Bridie. Look at that battle under the boards. Ethan Marshall Harris. Foul on Abakar.
Abakar had it, but he lost it. That was the foul.
Big 6'4", Ethan Marshall Harris. He ain't one of those skinny 6'4" kids.
Nah, he's like football player 6'4" kind of guy.
He is a big young man.
A zone press that time for the Griffins.
States baseline, runs into the double team. Kicks out. Smith goes left-handed 360 spin. Crowther holds down the board. Monroe's got a look in his eyes tonight. And a stroke in his wrist.
One of the best shooters in Nova Scotia right there, Ryan Monroe.
First lead of the game for Halifax Grammar School. Hot potato, and it ends up in the hands of Ryan Monroe. Fast break. Big collision. Jackson Smith goes down hard behind the play. And all the way back to the other end, Jackson Smith is finally popped back up. Here we got it. Oh!
Took a knee in the midsection.
He literally got kicked about 8 feet across the floor. Marshall Harris to Ryan Monroe.
Wow.
Wow is right. His third three-pointer of the quarter. And these aren't get the microscope out three-pointers.
No, that was from downtown.
4-point lead for the visitors. Abakar to the lane. Wow. Are you having fun yet? Crowther. Wow, these teams can miss a shot. Jackson Smith, 2-on-1. Abakar fouled and heads to the line. Jonah Crowther picks up his first.
I think Jackson thought that Abakar was going to be able to get ahead of the field, but very, very good defense, though, by the Griffins.
Hey, when I step up, watch mine. He's shooting the ball every time he comes off the screen. Watch mine, roll. That's 4 times. Hey, Jax, watch mine, roll. Yeah. Step up,
Abakar 0 for 2 and a putback from Ford.
Another dual sport athlete.
Now, is that Elijah's brother? Elijah.
It's the same guy.
The other guy was Elijah.
Unless they're twins.
Put back.
Or as Coach Parker calls him, Captain America.
Abakar kicks out. Jackson State for 3.
Jackson's got a nice soft shot.
Just look at Finn Larkin. Oh!
Jackson Smith was right in his shirt. You can't play him any better than that defensively.
This is a heck of a first quarter going on here. Vernon Brown kicks it out. Jackson Smith want to slow things down. State's Ford. Vernon Brown. Pops. Good. These guys can't miss. Ryan Monroe. They'll be dreaming about Jackson State's tonight. Ewan Bridie. 4 on the shot clock. Fake. Monroe is human. Jackson Smith coast to coast.
What a take by Jax.
on the rebound. Last minute of the first quarter. Abakar looking for the circus shot. Monroe stops, traps, not for long. Larkin. A nice effort from Crowder, but he turns the ball over. States. 34 seconds before he can get a drink of water. Grammer ball. Ryan Monroe is going to sit down for the last 29 seconds of the quarter.
Well-deserved rest.
Jack Suter is in for Citadel, giving Abakar the last 30 seconds. Ewan Bridie, in grade 10. Very young team for Grammer, not playing scared whatsoever. Jackson Smith. Smith takes a step to his right, can't bury the shot. And after 10 minutes of play, the Citadel Phoenix lead the visiting Halifax Grammar School by 3 points, 24-21. If you've got friends not watching this game, give them a call. We got a dandy brewing here in Halifax.
Goes to our player profile for the Citadel Phoenix. It's Jazzen States. He's been all over the court here in the first quarter. Loves working hard, playing D, and sharing the ball. Oh, he also doesn't mind scoring as well. Grew up around the game, and future goals, he wants to stay close to home and play in the AUS. His favorite athlete, Odell Beckham Jr., and I asked him if he was going to maybe put a little blonde hair dye in the top of what he's got going on up there. He said he thought about it, but still hasn't gone full Odell. Guys?
Sounds fun to me, Mavs giving guys hair tips. It'd be like me doing that.
Now.
We're all just jealous of the cloth that Jazzen's got going on.
You had like one like that when you were 17, didn't you?
I was already going bald, my friend. 14, I started losing my hair, if you believe that. Ford, Smith, weaving around. Good look for Vernon Brown. Straight out off the rim. Quick break for Lydell Husbands is over as he and Ryan Monroe check back in. Don't let the empty stands on the back of the benches fool you. On the camera side of the court, the stands are full here at Citadel High. And they didn't get the ball in 5 seconds. Turnover. States with the Suter is blocked. But Husbands is whistled on the foul. Jack Suter to the line. Suter gets the first. Second one rolls back over the rim. Outlet pass, Ewan Bridie.
Come on.
Is that not a foul?
Vernon Brown. Oh, 8 of them.
Suter back the other way. Did Brown have verticality that time? Is that what you're saying?
Don't know, apparently.
Right after that.
tell you, these guys are playing some spirited ball here tonight.
Absolute pleasure. 6-point lead for Citadel. States takes a step. Rebounded by Sam Gillette. Jadis Lovell. Shot out of bounds. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Parker in the Citadel Phoenix. A minute and 25 seconds into this second quarter.
And we're not running it, okay? Okay? We dribble over, we dribble him through, okay? So we got this, we got this, we got this. He comes off, okay? He comes off, right? The guy who's gone through, now we double down. First guy that went through, now we double down. He comes off the double. We got him here, okay? Then the guy who went through, who dove off the first one.
No, but is the Gillette kid guarding you?
I don't know. We haven't had enough.
Because he was on you right here. If he's guarding you, let's try to get into some keeps. All right, let's go to Ryan's side, get into some keeps, get him coming off the ball screen. Or if not, we can go trail to his side and then snap back. Off the snapback.
Guys, and be patient on the snapback. Okay, the snapback doesn't end the first time we get an open look. He's got the green light on the snapback. Everyone else, let's see if we can get inside to Ian or Marshall and then get into some Utah action.
To the rim,
let's go.
Everything to the rim.
The he who has the green light is Ryan Monroe, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah, because he's deadly from the outside. There's number one. Second one. And then number 3 was from deep.
Monroe was forced, but still made a perfect pass to Eamon Fraser, who was defended tightly on the way back, lost the ball. Jazz and States. Ball pops through the hands of Suter into the hands of Monroe, who's fouled by Suter on the way up. Ryan Monroe, Money Monroe.
You want to remember that name because every university in this country will be chasing him, believe me.
Ford kicks outside. Gillette shot off the inside of the rim. Quickly the other way. Ewan Bridey. Gonna give it to me. I'm gonna take it, he says. Monroe was off balance when he shot the ball. States quickly the other way, and a travel called on Vernon Brown.
I got ball.
Monroe fakes the dish to Fraser. From way out, and he's a little short. States loses the handle.
You know, I notice a lot of players are slipping and falling on this floor tonight.
There's Ian Keith to Monroe. Back to Keith, who's rejected.
Was that Suter?
Jack Suter. All 5-7 of them.
Take a look at this. Jack Suter got it clean.
they've got the building blocks for the next year or two here for Halifax Grammar School. Bridie muscles his way to the rim. Level into the hands of Jack Suter. Suter follows his shot.
Oh, no.
Like you love, Cecil.
Wow. And another steal.
Jump ball, possession arrow to Halifax Grammar.
Do not expose the basketball to any one of these Citadel Phoenix because they go after it.
From the corner. Rebounded by Husbands. End to end, Lydell Husbands.
That was a pretty coast to coast.
Ford wide open for three. You can't give players on either of these teams an open look.
I was going to ask earlier, is it possible that that defense could tell the tale who wins this game? No.
It's going to have to be because both offenses are unreal. Husbands, sidearm pass to the corner. Monroe had States literally in his face. And a travel called on Lydell Husbands. Tim McGarrigle in front of us, letting the referees know it's a little physical. Suter. Leaves for Gillette. Foul and one. Lydell Husbands.
This is a magnificent play. Look at him, takes the contact right on the arm and still finishes.
Wow. It's a pretty big smile, too.
Hey, he was pretty happy about that one.
So Jasmine States, who's played the entire game, was just on with 4 guys off the bench. Now the starters are back in for Citadel. And we've got a tie game with 5 minutes left in the half. Reese Serigal. Now top Spencer Knoll into the hands of Abakar. He had States cutting. Bounce passes into the feet, and Ewan Bridie will get another opportunity here.
This floor is slippery. I'm telling you right now.
Husbands. Oh, what a pass. Triple teamed and fouled was Ethan Marshall Harris, and I think that's another one on Smith. It is. I think that's his second.
I got 9.
Give Grammar School credit, man. They're doing more than just hanging around, aren't they?
They've got their second lead of the night, 2 points. Mohamed Abakar into the corner. Finds Smith. Takes it. Oh, he'll shoot 2.
Very quiet, eerily quiet in this gym so far.
Everyone's just enjoying what they're watching here. And And maybe the Citadel fans not expecting to see their team in such a tight contest. Lydell Husbands for 3. Up and over Logan Smith.
They've got a bunch of 10th graders, and you're right, Chris. This team is well positioned to make a move in the future.
Abakar with a good look. Missed, and wow, what a rebound by Spencer Knoll. Knoll with a little wince as he pops up. Citadel's ball in the possession arrow. Oh no, it's going to be Grammer. Bridie. Give it to Husbands. Why not? Bridie cuts in behind the D. Abakar snatches the rebound off the rim. Look at that defense. Wow. Smith with a good look.
Well, do not let Jackson Smith feel his shot, because he is microwave.
Did that look a little familiar to you? Monroe in and out. And Abakar comes out of that with the ball. Pass and the finish for Reese Zaragol. It's going to be pulled back on the offensive foul.
Yeah, it's on Spencer Knoll. And they're saying it was a moving screen.
And now both coaches are just, I like how they're talking to the officials. I'm not happy, but I'm not being loud either.
I'm not embarrassing you, but I am making a point. Huh?
Look at that effort. Both guys. Frazier and Abakar. Abakar gets up holding his hip. Frazier. Block. Shot clock violation.
How come it didn't go off?
I don't know. Jackson Smith, 2.5 left in the first half. Look at that defense by Ian Keefe. Look at Smith hustling back. This is getting physical out here. Monroe is whistled on the foul.
Smith on the floor. And that was a good call, because Ryan Monroe did hold him. As much as he doesn't think so.
Haven't seen a whole lot of guys get called for fouls or penalties that thought they deserved it.
Like never.
Every now and again in hockey, you'll see a guy skate straight to the penalty box saying, okay, yep. Rarely. Way off target, Husbands. No look pass. The finish not there from Zaragol.
But it was the right thought and the right play by Smith.
Husbands, again, he slipped too, Cecil.
I'm telling you.
Three-point attempt, Abakar. Rebounded and out of bounds. It'll remain Citadel ball. Timeout called by Halifax Grammar School with 88 seconds remaining in the half.
Nova Scotia High School sports coverage on Eastlink TV is brought to you in part by the Nova Scotia School Athletic Federation, Go Store, and Northern Pulp, Nova Scotia Corporation.
Okay, we come back, all they're doing is coming down, right, handing the ball off. Okay, so we defend that pretty well. Then the guy who hands the ball off gets a screen. You got to call that. All right, you got to call that. All right, all right. Listen, let's go hard for another minute and a half. Okay, defensively, right. Your man picked.
Yeah, I could tell as soon as you come off that with the first dribble that was going there and it wasn't open. Just be patient off of it. Okay?
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the snapback yet, so therefore we haven't gotten to Utah action yet either. All right? If we can get it back here and don't have a shot, we have options. All right? Let's see if they can guard multiple things. All right? Yes, their defense on the first side of the offense, or on the first side of our offense, is pretty good. They're trying to steal a basketball. Let's see if they can guard multiple actions when we get it in the half court.
They run our box one, so if
Watch the shooter come back up
if
to the
Smith
same
takes
corner.
it out, the guy guarding the guy that's popping out, got to leave room for him to cut through. But let's see if we can choke off those two passes right there. Now the weak side's got to be ready if they go back door. Let's go, Graham, 3. 1, 2, 3, Graham.
How many games has he coached, you think?
Oh, thousands. Because when I first met him, he was coaching at University College of Cape Breton. Then he came to Dalhousie from there. Great rebound by Ethan Marshall Harris, a 10th grader.
Huh. Our condolences to the Marshall Harris grocery buyer. Look at him battle. Look at him go. Grammer leads by 1. Abakar to the key. Couldn't go right, so he went left for the finish.
Nice move.
Up top, Fraser looking for help. Gets it from Ewan Bridie. Monroe wants the ball. Fraser takes the shot. Monroe finds it. Oh, what a read.
That's an incredible offensive rebound for Ryan Monroe.
Smith pops. Little short. Monroe with the rebound. One of these days we're going to get one of those. What a half for Halifax Grammar. They lead 37-36 after 20 minutes as we take a look at our Northern Pulp Nova Scotia play of the half.
Lydell Husbands has been doing it all. There's the defense, and then takes it right to the hoop, scores, and gets fouled. I still don't know how he's able to finish that off.
Here's Mavs with Coach Mark Parker of Citadel.
Mark getting good looks there, but down 1 at the half. What are some of the things you look to clean up in the second?
We got to be better defensively. We're stopping their first initial situation, but then they're able to go to their second and third, and they're scoring off of that. The times that we did stop them, that's what we did. We stopped their second one. I mean, I'm pretty happy with what we're doing on the ball, but it's their ability to get to the second option on their offense and the third option on their offense is what's killing us right now.
Thanks, Mark. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Stick with us. Citadel down 1 at the half. You're watching Nova Scotia High School basketball right here on Eastlink TV. Tim, Citadel is getting out and running a bit there. It's very tight, but what are you looking to do to slow them down?
Get better shots. Therefore, we'll have better court balance on offense, and therefore helps your defensive transition. So, that would go a long way to helping out. But I mean, they're the type of team that speeds you up, so you don't always get to do what you want to do.
What have you liked out of the first half?
I thought our level of compete was really good. Last time we played these guys, it wasn't even a game. So I think we certainly talked about that since then, and I'm pretty happy with how hard we're playing. Always you can hope that you execute better, but if you play hard, you can make up for a lot of sins.
Thanks, Tim. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Guys?
Thanks very much, Mavs. You would never say that this team lost by 40 last time out.
Not the way they're playing tonight. Husbands coast to coast, the right hand, and then from downtown. And then Ryan Monroe, man, this guy shot the lights out in the first half. And then, of course, Abakar showing off his versatility It's a beautiful pass to Jackson States, and then States, of course, firing away from the outside.
And that's where we are, a 1-point lead for Halifax Grammar School as we start play in the third quarter.
This is almost like that football game yesterday between the Patriots and the Steelers.
Didn't see it. Jackson States in the post, Jackson Smith. I didn't see it, and then when I heard there was controversy, I didn't even look it up.
There was no controversy.
Eamon Frazier. So we won't be going to the Supreme Court again or anything like that?
Now,
offensive foul called on Ian Keith. Oh, travel, rather.
Grammar School with a little bit of pressure, easily broken though by Citadel.
Headed to the line, Jackson Smith, as he's come out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, when in doubt, when you've got a smaller player on Jackson, it makes sense to post him up because he will get to the free throw line, and he probably shoots about 99.9% from the line.
Okay, so we know what's going to happen now.
I'm not you.
Rob Redshaw got a couple of guys good last week. Here you go.
Case closed.
Jackson States with the steal and the putback.
I don't even know how he got that shot off.
It's like he shot it while he was in the middle of stealing it. Like he started the shot by his waist.
There he backs up, and it was almost like Duncan Bridie gave him a bit of momentum.
Just like that, a 4-point lead for Citadel. Never mind, Ryan Monroe's on the floor, so no lead is safe. Feed inside. Foul on the floor on Eamon Frazier. Smith. Oh!
That's a beautiful set play by Coach Parker for Jackson.
A low trajectory three-pointer. Backcourt violation call. And Cecil, I know this is a basketball game, but I do want to say a special hello to our friend Cliff Blair with the Halifax Max. Cliff is going into surgery tomorrow at Dartmouth General and probably going to be in the hospital through Christmas. Cliff, we're all thinking about you here. Can't wait to see you back at the rink. It wouldn't be the same without you.
What a time to go to the hospital, huh?
Yeah, it's tough luck, but he's got a lot of people pulling for him. Husbands is fouled on the way to the hoop. And I wrote him a note earlier, and I said, you know, we're all thinking about you. He said, just get Joan to whip me up something good.
Joan McElman, welcome to my kitchen. I'd eat up everything in there.
Sure. That's why we don't let you go to the shooting.
Go White, let's go, guys.
They stopped letting Bill Barnaby go. That's what happened.
Speaking of friends, too, I just lost a good one. The co-owner of the Midtown Tavern, and I know you've been there many times,
yes.
Eric Grant, just recently passed away after a brief bout with cancer. And I just want to give our deepest condolences to his family, all the staff and friends. This guy, I was just in total shock when I found out about it.
This has been a terrible, terrible year for losing people. And our thoughts are with everyone, especially at the holidays. You know, a lot of people, you know, it'll be their first time without somebody at the Christmas dinner table that you're used to having there. So definitely think about those and hold those people close too.
And the lady in the second row with the glasses right behind the bald-headed gentleman, Malik Adams, is Sherry Jackson Smith, the widow of Wade Smith. All-Canadian basketball player in her own right, by the way.
They're enjoying what she likes best.
Well, I used to kid Wade that the boys got all their skills from her, not him.
And he probably would have agreed with you.
He did?
Because he was a smart man like that.
Don't think I ever said that to Sherry, though. Never told her. He probably told her, though. That's why whenever she sees me, she comes to give me a big hug.
Yeah, it's certainly not the same here in this gym without Wade's big smile coming around the corner.
Yeah.
But the legacy he's left, he'll never be cut. Abakar picks up the rebound.
Oh.
Wade has coached guys in both color uniforms out here tonight.
Just give me some football pads.
I know, we're a little close to the action here. It's getting rough.
They're hitting the floor hard.
Righty. Mark Parker's squad picking up the defensive side of the game just like he told Mavs he wanted to do. This is Michael Crawley wearing number 10. Abakar, baseline drive, reverse layup.
He has an explosively quick first step.
Whoa. They crash toward the Citadel basket, but once again, no points for the guys in yellow. And the Phoenix come back down the floor. Our first look at Theo Grant tonight. Abakar. Nobody there for the rebound in a white shirt, so Lydell Husbands comes away with it. Glides down the floor, runs into some resistance.
Last time down, you saw Abakar take an outside shot.
Oh! What a block! Everything about that was awesome. The pass, the block. That's high level.
I think Coach Parker would be more pleased if he took it to the hoop. But great pass, not a great pass, and an even better block from behind by Lydell Husbands.
15 on the shot clock for the Phoenix. Abakar with 7 on the shot clock. Drives, tried to kick. Ball comes back to him. Shot clock violation. Much of the delight of the Halifax Grammar bench and supporters.
Well, it was an excellent defensive sequence that time by the Griffins. Are they the Griffins, are?
Yes, sir. Righty, baseline, kicks. And the finish by Finn Larkin.
And I'm not sure that pass was intended for him, but great hands made the catch in the finish.
I like Larkin out there tonight. Give him some more time. Oh, count it. Larkin gets the foul as I sing his praises.
Jazz States has really impressed me tonight. And that time he takes it to the left, finishes with the right hand.
The shove on the lower back. Can't get the three-point play, but Theo Grant comes down with the ball. Haven't seen Handsome Ollie around the gym tonight. Must be watching at home. Might be in exams. Are exams? Yeah, exams are over now, right?
Yeah, I think I see him sitting up there.
Oh, you know what? Handsome Ollie Grant is in the building.
Mm-hmm. He just hasn't made his presence known. I'll tell you, the Citadel defenders have such quick hands.
Jackson Smith. Look at him change speeds as he headed toward the basket. Nice rebound by Ethan
Better get on him.
Harris. Ryan Monroe, did he have too much time?
Yeah, and with no defender at all.
Jazz States, a 7-point lead for Citadel. You've got to love that Ethan Marshall Harris defense.
Think he'll be a stud in another year or two, like he's not now?
Yeah, really. But you're right, once the McGarrigles get their claws into him for a couple of years, you got to just be seething with excitement when you see that kid walk through the gym doors on tryouts.
Well, they got Monroe and Husbands, and then they've got him for a big, grade 10 that is.
Keith is in grade 11. Ewan Bridie's a grade 10. Crowder's a grade 10. Nice finish.
That's where he prefers to have Abakar go to work.
That even got a smile on Mark Parker's face.
And that's hard to do. First of all, he's a quick leaper. And a strong finisher.
All right, if we get it over half and we have an advantage situation, we'll take it. Go until somebody plays you. Go until somebody plays you. Just keep going and do a layup until somebody plays you. If we don't have an advantage situation, you need to get the ball and make sure we know what we're in. We're getting too many possessions where we're not getting good shots.
We are giving away points in our own backcourt. Missed blockouts on free throws and just passing it directly to the other team. Somebody relax with the basketball and make a good decision with the ball. Not a panicked decision. Take a deep breath and make a play. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, Graham.
I don't know. Are you talking about the shot?
So they've seen their lead evaporate. It was a 1-point lead at the half. 7 minutes later, they trailed by 8.
Dave McRae's getting an earful from Coach Garrett.
Not much Coach can do about that.
It's Jazz States once again.
Baseball pass on the inbound. Foul and 1.
And that's the big boy outrunning everybody.
Ethan Marshall Harris.
Grammer should get a football team just so I can see him play football.
Well, he shrugged off a defensive tackle and Theo Grant there. There he is again. He's everywhere. And a foul on Abakar. Gets the high screen. Pass is too low for Ethan Marshall Harris.
Yeah, terrible pass for him to handle.
Abakar goes hard to the floor and gets nothing for it.
Except bruises.
Long three-point attempt from Jonah Crowther. Missed and rebounded by Michael Crawley. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Grant's left all alone for the finish, and it's a 10-point lead for the Citadel Phoenix. Gets some free space, couldn't find the runner the fall. Are you kidding me? He was 1-on-4 down there.
Came away with it. Fortunately, though, for Citadel, they slapped it out of his hands.
Abakar.
Nice pass.
They double team, and he finds Theo Grant for the finish. Depth for the Phoenix. Keith will shoot 2.
Nice pass from Jackson Smith, and an even better pass from Abakar to Theo Grant. You know, Smith is lucky because he slipped, and I thought he was going to, you know, pull a groin or something down there. Yes, this school's 8, 9 years old now.
Somewhere in that vicinity. What was your thought about that?
Time for a new floor.
Oh. Well, maybe you blame Jerry D. He's got all his camera equipment in here all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Although I think they have him in the other gym.
Jack Suter.
All of a sudden, it's a double-digit lead.
Citadel up by 12 late in the third quarter. Fraser to Husbands. He drives, spins, pops, good.
Wow. That's a tough shot.
Everything about that was tough. The shot was just the final part. 3 seconds. States. They wanted a foul. They're not going to get one. The Citadel Phoenix lead by 10 points. Headed to the fourth quarter. Our Go Store player profile is Ryan Monroe, grade 11 guard for Halifax Grammar School. Loves nachos. Me too. Glory Road. Great movie. And how about his favorite athlete, Jackie Robinson?
Now he gets props from the big guy for that one.
That is an interesting choice for a young athlete who doesn't play baseball and probably hasn't come up against the same challenges. Just
Means
interesting.
he's done some research. What that means.
I love it. Suter. See, so what a Halifax Grammar School need to do besides the obvious to overcome this deficit here in the fourth quarter?
Well, if they continue to play defense like they just did, but that's just better offense. It was excellent defense for 22 seconds.
Elia Ford with the shot at 23.5 seconds. Not a quick response.
I'm telling you,
Brady.
Ethan Marshall Harris, where has he been all my life?
I'm impressed the fact that he is the first guy up and down the floor.
Watch this beautiful pass from the big boy.
So, Cease, I should mention, if people are just joining us, earlier today, the Citadel girls beat CP Allen 90-46, and then some of them stuck around to do the hard work. That's Mackenzie States, Riley Sood, and Jaylee Bryant, who all stayed to work the clock and the score sheet on this game.
They all made fantastic contributions to their win, especially Riley Sood. I mean, gee, what's not there? What she had, 26?
26. I'm going to say 21 of those were from beyond the arc. Yeah, that's not the rookies that they sent to do this. You know, a lot of schools would send the grade 10s who don't touch the floor. These three girls all played huge roles in that game.
Well, you do know, let's give credit where credit is due. One of the table persons for the last game was Jackson Smith.
That's right. Again, smothering defense from the Phoenix. It's been the difference here in the second half. Jadis Lovell. What a pass. Underneath to Vernon Brown.
Now, what is Vernon Brown doing underneath?
I don't know. Ryan Monroe. I'm not sure who made that pass. It might have been Ethan Marshall Harris.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Vernon Brown. Goal. Monroe. Guarded closely. The press is on. They force a turnover, but then nearly gave it back. Jackson Smith slowing things down. Smith to Ford. I love the fact that Ethan Marshall Harris isn't a one-dimensional big man.
First of all, he's hustling like crazy. He's a force rebounding, and he's a very good passer for a big guy.
You know, you saw him out on the wing that time chasing down the ball. So many big guys just stay at home. Oh, Shooter's been good. He's got that stroke going tonight.
Along with the intense defensive block there in the first half.
12-point game. Husbands again slipping. Long look, Eamon Fraser. Nobody there on the offensive glass. Suter. Smith picks up the rebound. May have been fouled on the way up. Try it again, and it's good. And that'll force another timeout. We've got our biggest lead of the night. The Citadel Phoenix up by 14 now with under 7 minutes to play.
Yeah, they're getting all the bounces right now.
And it's the leaders that have been doing the job for the Citadel Phoenix.
Pay attention, everybody. Now listen up. They called pistol. Look at me. They called pistol. This guy passes the basketball. He gets a back screen and he's going towards net. This guy's man who's setting screen, you ain't saying nothing. You're not saying anything. And the guy who's playing was running into a back screen. Cat's got the basketball and he's making a simple entry pass. Switch it. Switch it. Okay?
The screen right there for Ryan. Look for Ryan going long. Yeah. Oh, so that's you?
That's me.
Okay. Okay, that's Eamon. So Eamon, that right there. So run, curl, set the screen, look to go long. If not, go look for the screener stepping back. That's Eamon stepping back.
Guys, we get it in. They're probably they might go trap the basketball. We need to be solid with the ball. We just got to run better half-court offense. All right, we got to run better half-court offense, get better shots. That was a really good possession. Missed the shot. So what? It's going to happen. Let's get more possessions like that.
With this small lineup, okay, we're going to run pistol most of the time. Okay, if we're not in transition. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Grab.
Well, so deep are the Citadel Phoenix that Muhammad Abakar and Jackson States have been able to take a little bit of a break here in the fourth quarter, but in the third, Cecil did their work.
Well, this is how Citadel built up the big lead, is largely on the shoulders of Abakar and States.
Also found very interesting in that timeout that Mark Parker knew exactly what Tim McGarrigle was going to call.
Well, I did mention that they've coached together. They've coached against each other for years. I don't think there's too many plays that these two haven't seen out of the other.
Lovell loses the handle going to the rack. And Citadel have done all this tonight without Demerick Mercer.
You know what? I'm glad you raised that because I looked for him earlier and said, where is he? Just another top-notch guard.
Yeah, if he's in this game, well, maybe it's more than 12 points. But the depth of this Phoenix team is what's most impressive to me. I don't find that anyone is a superstar out there. They're just all really good.
Yeah.
Suter, again, Ford. Doesn't get the roll. Husbands. That would have been a pretty finger roll. Rebound picked up by Ewan Bridie. And a foul call on Jack Suter. .12 game, 5:40 left. Certainly not out of reach for Halifax Grammar School, but those kind of things can't happen. Ball eventually comes free into the hands of Ewan Bridie. Gives Monroe a look on the left side. 3-on-1. Good defense for Ian Keefe. Forced a bad decision.
The problem is, though, is Grammar is not scoring off of these turnovers and offensive possessions.
Their shooting has gone ice cold here in late December. This is our last sports broadcast before Christmas. Next time you'll see us, December 30th, from the Halifax, I was going to call it the Halifax Metro Center, which I guess it still is, but the Scotiabank Center. First game of the Hurley Cup, Cape Breton Screaming Eagles and Halifax Mooseheads. Who will still be on the teams at that point is a interesting question.
Please, just leave Halifax alone.
They're in third overall right now.
I know, just leave them alone, please. Very happy with how Jim Midgley's getting them to perform.
And this isn't even supposed to be quote-unquote the year. Another turnover.
So I say leave them alone this year, and what are they going to look like next year?
Well, it'll be interesting to see, that's for sure. I believe they have 3 first-round picks in this year's draft as well.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, a couple years ago, when they traded Timo Meyer, they traded Danny Moynihan, traded Kevin Fitzgerald, they were able to get a lot of currency back. It'll be interesting to see. Trade period opened in the queue today.
Or as you call silly season.
14-point lead for the Citadel Phoenix. There it is. And Ewan Bridie with a long 3.
Tough shot. There's another grade 10 player right there.
Is this the Grammar run? Bridie fouled and gets the bucket.
A great job right there. Absorbs the contact, finishes strong. And here's the three-pointer. It's nothing but net.
And he finishes the 3-point play. 14-point deficit. Cut to 8 just like that. Ford spins, pops. He pulls down the rebound.
Coaches are happier when your post players take the ball to the hoop, not try to spin away with a jumper.
Turned over, and they'll pay for it. States gets fouled hard, and will go to the line. forcing a tough pass there into that turnover.
Well, according to Coach McGarley, but he did.
Maybe a little. This has been a physical game. Marshall Harris with the ball at the top of the offense. Monroe for three.
Playing point post.
Is that what they call a swing man? States comes back. Not there. Marshall Harris with the rebounds. 7-point game. Monroe battling to get loose. Ethan Marshall Harris double team. 3-point shot misses from Ewan Bridie. Citadel ball.
Let's see, States. Ooh, I think that went off of States' thigh.
Really hard to tell. Timeout on the floor, 2:23 remaining.
Nova Scotia High School sports coverage on Eastlink TV is brought to you in part by the Nova Scotia School Athletic Federation, Go Store, and Northern Pulp, Nova Scotia Corporation.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and now
in on that elbow.
if we dribble and we don't have it, remember our guys on the weak side after penetration. Okay, but we need ball movement, and we need all 5 guys rebounding our end guys. Okay, now don't look past transition opportunities. Look to run if it's there.
Not going to run at you. All right? Okay? So the guy who clear out, put somebody in the middle. All right? We put somebody in the middle. Okay? 3-point shot, what type of rebound? Whoa. Guys, you got to go after it. Okay? Don't need heroes. Okay? Just take your time looking on the offensive end of the floor. Okay? Come on, let's go. Citadel on 3. 1, 2, 3, Citadel. Good
Well,
job.
Cecil, you might be onto something in regards of where that ball went out of bounds.
Well, it just looked to me that it did go off this Griffin knee, but then it looks like it hit States' right thigh before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, referee blocked out from the view.
That's what Ian Keefe was saying, at least.
A lot of times it comes down to getting those breaks or not getting those breaks. I think the Citadel Phoenix have made their own breaks tonight. This game's far from over.
I think Coach Parker would be real pleased to see a few seconds used off the shot clock here.
States drives the lane, kicks outside, but right into the hands of Ewan Bridie. And Monroe goes the other way.
That was a beautiful shot because Smith had excellent defensive position.
5-point game. Noel into the post for States. Abakar with a good look. Rebounded by Keith with an assist to Husbands. Bridie, Monroe. And there it is. 2-point game.
Nova Scotia High School basketball.
States triple teams. Bridie in for Monroe. Loses it. Jump ball. Possession arrow to Grammer. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Minute 3 on the game clock.
How quickly the tides can change.
They were down by 14 earlier in this quarter. And now they're up by 1.
Ryan Monroe drills it.
Abakar. Spencer Knoll drives. No option. Monroe with the steal, and he's fouled by Smith.
You're going to see Ryan Monroe hit the big three. And great defense once again by Halifax Grammar School.
Grammar lead by 1. Lydell Husbands. Cross-court pass to Ewan Bridie. Again, Monroe gets a screen, turns inside. Ethan Marshall Harris. And Grammar lead by 3. Timeout, Citadel.
Wow. You see the nice pass inside to probably, I know Ryan Monroe has been exceptional offensively, but there's my player of the game right there.
Okay, Jackson. Okay. Mo, you got the basketball. Okay. Jackson's going to come set the screen for you right here. Okay. You're going to come off it. Jackson, you're going to step back after you set the screen. Reese, you're going to come off a double, set up by New, okay, and Spencer. Okay. Jackson, your screen's going to be right in front of our bench. Okay. So Mo, when you come off it, right, you're coming this way. Reese, you're coming off a double. No. New, you come off the double. You just came in. New, you come off the double. So Reese, you're going.
But we don't want them making plays down the middle.
If you get a rebound, you got to get tough with it. No knee-jerk passes, none of that. You try to come get it, all right? They have fouls to give. We have fouls to give. We're not giving fouls. Let's just good, solid, aggressive defense and rebound the ball. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
What a turn of events here. That's the Grammar fans cheering. The Citadel fans are stunned.
Well, I got to say, Chris, that, you know, when they were down 14, it seemed like the life had been sucked out of them. I didn't give Grammar School that big of a chance to come back, but they made a fool out of me.
Muhammad Abakar, double team. Jackson Smith open. Abakar, big rebound, turnover. Put it in the hands of the big man. Now you and Bridie. They got a foul. Just saw Mark Parker mouth to his bench. We had our shot. Timeout, Halifax Grammar School. 10.1 seconds on the clock. And they have the ball in the offensive half.
And a 3-point lead.
Ewan, take the ball to bounds. Okay, we got it side out right here. So Ewan, you're right here. Okay, give me Marshall, Ian, Ryan, and Lydell.
Yeah.
Okay, Marshall. Whichever way your man is playing you, contact him and go opposite. Ian, you contact your man and go opposite.
Okay.
Ryan, straight.
We need to get the basketball. Okay, we need to get the basketball. Okay. We're looking to score, looking for a 3 first. Okay. Whoever gets the basketball, go to the net, slow it down, turn around, and find somebody. Okay. Guys coming down, just spread out. Just spread out. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's go.
Hey, you two will be on the ball like this. Whoa.
Settle on 3. 1, 2, 3, settle.
10.1 seconds left. They need a steal and a 3. Or a stop and a 3. But I don't think Grammar's going to be going to the net with 10 seconds left.
Well, they're going to have to foul immediately if they don't come up with a steal.
Still in. Abakar, not sure. That's not a foul. In the corner. No good. States at the buzzer. Oh! It's a Festivus miracle. Halifax Grammar School overcome a 14-point deficit in the fourth quarter to steal a win from the Phoenix.
And that last sequence was just unbelievable. I thought when Jason States pulled it back out, I thought he had a good look. And around the rim and out.
They lost by 40 last time these teams played. Tonight they win by 3. What a finish. Take a look now at tonight's Northern Pulp Nova Scotia play of the game, and it's a 3 from Ryan Monroe, and then he sets up the winning bucket.
We've been doing it all night long, hitting wide open threes, and this time he makes a great pass to a cutting Ethan Marshall Harris for 2.
Those two guys really put this team on their back tonight. Here is Mavs with the hero, Ryan Monroe.
Down 14 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You win by 3, and it's in the final minute where things kind of end up in your hands. Take us through the game tying, then the game go ahead 3 out of your hands.
Our defense was mainly the reason we got all kinds of steals. Our defense was great on the defensive end, and we were able to get the steal, find the open man, and hit our shots.
What does this win mean for you guys? You lost by 40 to them last time out.
This is a really big win for us moving forward. It gives us a lot of momentum and just a lot of confidence moving forward.
Well, Ryan, I'll let you go celebrate this with your teammates. Congrats on the win. Great shooting down the stretch. By my count, about 30 for you. Is that a personal high?
I think so, yeah.
Well, congratulations on that as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, that's going to do it for our Eastlink TV Sports until, well, December 30th as we have the Hurley Cup. We're going to be taking a bit of a Christmas break. So for Chris Abbott, Cecil Wright, Matt Beardsley, Smitty, Paul McDonald, who else we got in there? A whole bunch of people. All our Eastlink TV crew, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you. We will see you December 30th from Scotiabank Center. But enjoy that turkey. Get as much holiday fun in as you can over the next 2 weeks.